Hey everyone, it's Jono. Welcome back to more Pokemon LeafGreen. Last time we got here to Viridian City, I healed up my Pokemon really quickly. As you'll see here, we got Charmander level 7. I haven't actually checked any of its bashful nature. Alright, well I believe bashful raises attack and lowers defense, but don't quote me on that. Stats are okay though, that's fine. Bashful's not the worst nature to have on Charmander. But anyway, this episode we're gonna go ahead and head north. We're not gonna head west just yet. You can't. Oh wait, I believe we can actually get an item if we come over here. Yes, I was right. We can. Okay. There are a bunch of weird items in Strange. Another potion. Like, geez, that's the third one that we've gotten, and we haven't really done anything in this game just yet. I don't know why I made that sound for. There are a bunch of other stuff that we can get in this game once we get HMs like Cuts and Surf and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, this game, I didn't mention this last video, but it'll be a full-fledged Let's Play both Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. I'm just playing Pokemon Leaf Green. So anyway, let's go ahead and head north. Like you know, I'll be explaining Pokemon that appear in both games, is what I mean. We better get past this guy, he'll stop us. Well, now I've had my coffee, and that's what I need to get going. What is that red box you have? Ah, so you're working on your Pokedex, and let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates its data. You don't know how to catch Pokemon? No! Here we go, standard tutorial. Blech. It's a level 5 Weedle. This is the infamous old man, by the way, the one in Pokemon Red and Yellow, Red, Blue, and Yellow that would cause Missinno to appear next to Cinnabar Island, based on a glitch where the game like saves your name elsewhere in the cartridge, and then it tries to retrieve it, but it can't. So, it's a really weird glitch. Oh man. All right, so yeah, he caught Weedle. Congratulations, like really, congratulations. All right, so that's it there. Now tell me that's education. Blah, blah, blah. So not. And here, take this with you too. Obtain a Techi TV, or is it Techi TV? I think it's Techi TV. Alright. Yes, great, cool. I totally didn't know any of the stuff I'm doing in this game. I have no idea what I'm doing. Anyway, there are 2 new Pokemon that appear on this route. One of them is Caterpie. Caterpie is a pretty good Pokemon, actually. It's a very underrated Pokemon in my opinion. It evolves into Metapod, which is kind of where the fun stops for a little while, for only 3 levels though. But it evolves to level 7 into Metapod. Then at level 10, you already have your full evolution in Butterfree. And Butterfree is a great Pokemon. It is one of my favorite Pokemon. Butterfree can learn all sorts of moves. It's a bug flying type when it evolves. It can also learn psychic type moves like Confusion and Psychic, so keep that in mind when you're trying to catch a Butterfree. I can seriously recommend Caterpie though. Next Pokemon that appears in this route here is Weedle, which I don't recommend as much. Weedle is a bug poison type Pokemon. Very similar to Caterpie though when it evolves. It evolves to level 7 into Kakuna, where the fun kind of stops for 3 levels once again. But then when it evolves to level 10, it becomes Beedrill, which is a physical attacker, kind of fast, a little bit bulky, not really that much so. Learn some interesting moves like Pin Missile, which is a multi-hit attack, which is a bug type attack. It was at once upon a time Beedrill's signature move, but it isn't anymore. Beedrill's okay. I don't really recommend it as much as I recommend Caterpie though, or Butterfree, but like if you like Beedrill, then go ahead and use it. I mean, it remains bug. I think it becomes bug. I think it stays bug poison actually. I don't think it becomes bug flying. Don't quote me on that though. I don't really use Beedrill that much. I'm not really 100% sure on its style. I think it becomes bug flying because I'm pretty sure Venomoth is the only Pokemon that becomes that stays as bug poison. They only have a 5% appearance rate though, so you're gonna be here for a while if you're gonna be looking for them. But yeah, I'm not gonna try and be like, oh, don't look for it, it doesn't see that. I guess while we're doing this though, we could probably head into Viridian Forest, because that would be the logical thing to do, I guess. But I just want to see if I can do one more encounter. Come on, one more encounter. One more. Ah! Why this? Why would you do this to me, game? Yeah, you guys don't know if I'm going for Caterpie, or if I'm going for Weedle, or if I'm looking for a What? One step! Here I am trying to get to Viridian Forest to move this video along a little bit, and I can't because this game's been terrible to me. Alright, here we go. I'm pretty sure some of these people give us an item. It's a natural maze in there. Be careful you don't get lost. Okay, well, cool. Come on, come here. Rattata may be small, but don't underestimate its wicked bite. Have you caught one already? No. No, I don't intend on catching Rattata as well. Alright, welcome to Viridian Forest. There are a couple of new Pokemon that appear here, but we already went over Kakuna and Metapod, so I won't bother doing bios for those. Kakuna can only be found in Fire Red, by the way, and Metapod... Oh wait, no, they can be found in both versions, never mind. Don't know what I'm talking about. But there is one very good new Pokemon that appears here. It is Pikachu. Pikachu is a great Pokemon to capture. It's learned some pretty good moves early on, like Thunder Wave and Thunder Shock, and you can actually get a Thunder Stone at a very near point in this game. Pikachu I really recommend. When it evolves into Raichu, this becomes a really, really good special attacker. It is pretty rare though, only appearing 5% of the time. If you're struggling with Caterpie and Weedle on Route 2 though, you can come in here and they have an appearance rate of 40%. And I found Caterpie, which is a Pokemon I intend on catching. Caterpie, level 5, fantastic. So that means it's not too far from evolving. So that means I won't have to race it too much, because I'm very lazy. String Shot, of course. String Shot is a move that lowers your speed. So yeah, I intend on catching... Oh, come on, really? It's already faster than me after one speed modifier? Really? Okay. Well, that's fine then. Whatever. Alright, well, God, I was so hoping that it wasn't going to faint. Let's go ahead here and toss a Pokeball at it. Alright, Caterpie has been caught. Like I said, I'm very terrible at naming Pokemon, so if you feel like leaving a comment in the description of what you think this Pokemon should be nicknamed, or you can send me a message, or you can tweet me on Twitter what you think it should be nicknamed, go ahead and do that. Its short feet are tipped with suction pads that enable it to tirelessly climb slopes and walls. Alright, I'll take a look at its nature and stuff, just to... maybe that might help with the nickname. A mild nature, which raises special attack and lowers special defense. Or it could be defense. I think it's... I don't know. It's one or the other. Ability is Shield Dust. So yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll head back to Viridian City to heal really quickly, because I really want to use Caterpie in this place. I do have a reason to go back to Viridian City though, and you guys will see why in a second. So I'll see you guys back in Viridian City, alright? Alright, here we are, back in Viridian City. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head out to Route 22, which is the route just west of the city. You can't really do anything out here, but you can fight your rival, which is what I intend on doing. There are two brand new Pokemon that appear here, though, so I'll quickly go over those before we get to him. The first one, oh, it's Mankey, right here. Here you go, bang. Level 4 Mankey. Mankey is probably the best fighting type Pokemon in the entire game. This Pokemon very fast and has a very high attack stat. If you're struggling with Brock, if you got Charmander and you're struggling a little bit with Brock, then Mankey is probably the Pokemon you really want to get, because it is... Oh wow, we burned it. There we go, bang. So its attacks aren't going to do anything. I can seriously recommend Mankey. When it evolves into Primate, it just becomes a beast. It is such a good Pokemon. I can seriously recommend Mankey. I would capture it for this LP, but I don't have room on my team for it. I've already determined what Pokemon I'm going to be using, by the way. So yeah, why did I go to that far? No, don't do that. Come on. Pokemon, and we'll go with switch Caterpie to the front because I really needed to get some experience points. Hopefully it doesn't run into anything too tough on this route. The next Pokemon that we can find here is Spearow, which this is one of those other Pokemon I was talking about where if you want to hold off on catching Pidgey, you might want to come in here and catch a Spearow. Spearow is a fantastic Pokemon. It is seriously so underrated. It's very fast and has a very high attack stat, so it's kind of like the flying type equivalent of Mankey. I can really recommend Spearow if you didn't want to pick up Pidgey. It's a very good flying type Pokemon. I have used it before in a previous Let's Play. So yeah, I can really recommend picking it up if you really want a good flying type. Wow, what kind of experience was that? That's garbage, Caterpie. I'm so disappointed. That's all we can capture on this route, by the way. So yeah, let's just grind a little bit more, I guess, because the rival fight coming up ahead is kind of difficult. Oh god! Jeez! That's terrible, Caterpie. God, I mean, like, critical hits aren't your fault, but... What?! What?! Is this game for real? 2 criticals? Ah! Alright, Charmander. Let's annihilate your life. Alright, well, I think I made a terrible decision to come over here and grind, so you know what I'm going to do. I'll meet you guys back up at Viridian Forest. We'll fight some of the trainers in there, alright? I just really wanted to go over Route 22 because it's a very good route and has very good Pokemon on it, and I really think you guys should have seen it sooner rather than later. See you guys up at Viridian Forest. Alright, here we are again, Viridian Forest. Let's go ahead and head this way. There are a few items I really want to get in here as well. There's one right here. Another potion, jeez. And a wild Pokemon. And it's another Caterpie. Level 3 only though. Ha! You're not as good as my Caterpie. Ha! You better have Burn Hill. Let's go ahead and defeat your female counterparts. String shot. Watch me be slower than it now. Just watch me be slower than it. It is so gonna happen. Oh, I totally called it. I knew I was gonna be slower than it after one string shot. For the love of God. Alright, 22, that's a little bit better than the 16 that we got from Rattata. What are you gonna say? I was throwing Pokeballs to catch Pokemon and I ran out. That's why you can never have too many Pokeballs. That's a lie. You can always have fewer Pokeballs. Hey, you have Pokemon? Come on, let's battle him. Alright, this guy's kind of a joke though, especially if you have Charmander. Actually, this entire dungeon's a joke if you have Charmander. First Pokemon here is Weedle. I believe it's level 6. Yeah, it is. Both of his Pokemon level 6. I think they're Weedle and Caterpie. Watch out for Weedle's Poison Sting though, because it can poison you. We don't have any poison healing items yet. And there is Poison Sting. Watch me get poisoned. Oh, amazing! I didn't get poisoned! Alright, well now you're gonna die at horrible weakness, horrible ×2 weakness death to Amber. And that's the end of that. You do get more experience points from Pokemon that are owned by trainers, if you haven't noticed. Let's go ahead and switch to Caterpie here. I really want it to be Metapod before we go ahead and fight our rival on Route 22. Mostly because its defense stats high as a Metapod. Like, its defense stats ridiculously high as a Metapod for this time of the game. Its defense stats, like, just rockets. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I'm just spewing garbage while fighting this guy. Alright, and that's the end of that. Level 6. Fantastic. And not quite level 9, but we almost got there. No, Caterpie can't hack it. Your mum can't hack it. Ha ha! Ha ha ha! That was terrible. Who are you? Yo, you can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. I spoke to you. You can't say this to me. Anyway, 3 Pokemon this time. And they're all level 7. Jeez, that's a huge step up from the previous guy. Alright, let's just go ahead and switch again. Hopefully Caterpie will evolve after this fight. That'll be great. Oh god, please don't poison me. This fight's gonna be a nightmare if I get... Oh god. Ah! Critical and poison! That is just shit. Alright. You deserve to die. Oh man, what am I gonna do? I can't heal. Well, I can use a potion, but it's in vain because it's just gonna lose health anyway. And I think I'll just keep Charmander out for this, just to get rid of this Weedle as quickly as possible. Oh, God. Alright. Why did I have to get a status ailment this early in the game? And a Kakuna. Alright, well, Caterpie can probably take this on by himself. Even though Kakuna is probably just going to spam Harden and then, like, Tackle's going to do, like, jack shit, but that's okay. As long as Caterpie is getting all the experience from this, that's totally fine. Here we go. Buff its defense stat. If we can get, like, a critical, that'd be great, because criticals ignore buffs on stats. Like, if you use Harden 6 times, a critical hit will totally ignore all of those buffs that you did and just deal a ridiculous amount of damage. Yeah, look at Tackle doing absolutely nothing now because all Caterpie knows is a physical attack at this stage of the game. It does learn Confusion when it evolves into Butterfree though, but that's not for a while. Oh no. Come on. Is that 5 or 6 Hardens? Surely that's at least its 5th. We're probably dealing like 1 or 2 HP damage to it. Okay, so that's it. You can't use any more than 6, or you can't raise your stats any more than 6 stages. Harden raises it by 1 stage each time, and it's obviously reached its max, so its defense is ridiculously high at the moment, and Caterpie is still going to beat it because apparently this Kakuna only has Harden for some reason, even though it should have Tackle and String Shot, but he must have caught it as a Kakuna, because that's all it will know if you catch it as a Kakuna. 106 experience points, amazing! Level 7. Huh? Around a Pokemon, yeah you did. And we'll see our first evolution, and we're only at the end of episode 2. Alright, here we go. You're going to become a giant green stick now. Amazing. Alright, so we have Metapod, and it'll learn Harden, which is a useless move to me. Watch its defense stat though, like, why do I keep going back? Its defense is so high. Oh, it didn't get that much higher. Well, still, it's the highest stat is what I'm talking about. I thought it got way higher than that, what the hell? Alright, and Charmander is probably going to die on our way back to Viridian City because you lose 1 HP for every 4 steps you take. There we go, Charmander fainted. It's not like the later generation games where it'll survive by 1 HP if it likes you enough. So anyway, let's just head back to Viridian City. I'll see you guys back in Viridian City once again. Alright, so now that we are pretty decently leveled, Metapod's level 7 and Charmander's level 9, I thought now would probably be a good time to go ahead and take on our rival here on Route 22. Even though we did one last episode, you can fight him here again, which is what we'll go ahead and do now before this episode ends. Watch me lose, though. Hey, Jono, you're off to the Pokemon League? Forget about it. You probably don't have any badges, do you? The guy won't let you through without them. By the way, did he honestly try and get through there without any badges? Like, that just shouts to me like you are an absolute idiot for trying to do that, or you're just that up yourself that you did it anyway. Alright, so he has 2 Pokemon. Level 9? I thought it was level 7. Shit. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and use Tackle. And it's going to use Tackle on me instead. Oh, that wasn't too bad. I thought it would do a little bit less than that, but it didn't. And I really should switch, because this is doing nothing. Oh man, why is that doing so much more than I was anticipating? I'm so gonna have to use an item though. Otherwise, I'll probably will lose. Oh, level 10. That's probably come at a very good time, actually. What do I want to do here? I'll stay with Charmander, actually. Let's go ahead and use a couple of Growls. Oh no, I was supposed to use Growl, but I clicked Scratch instead. Use Growl, just because, to get its attack stat down, so we can defeat it easily with Metapod if we. What is with these criticals? Jeez. I wonder how much Ember will do actually. Maybe we can burn it. That'd be great. Yes! I was really hoping for that, and it happened. Amazing, and we survive. Alright. And one more time. Alright, Metapod should not have any issues taking this thing out now. Hopefully. Unless it gets a critical. But that burn will be doing a decent amount of... It takes 1/8 of its HP away. 1/8 of its max HP, I should say. Yeah, its tackle's doing nothing. And the burn... Wow, that was a critical. And there we go! Metapod beat its first Pokemon. Level 8! Yeah! Wow, what a good fight that was. I thought I was gone, to be honest. I did not think I'd win that. Oh, you just lucked out. No, that was... Okay, yeah, I lucked out with that burn, to be honest. That's fair to get past it. You should quit dawdling and get a move on. Well, I beat you, so that means I'm better than you. I think there is a hidden item up here. Go ahead and see if we can find anything here. Surely this area doesn't exist for no reason. No way. Is there really not a hidden item there? Ah. I could have sworn there was. Anyway, I guess we'll end the episode off here. So next time on Pokemon LeafGreen, we'll make our way through Viridian Forest, alright? See you guys then.